Hello to everyone, this is Joanna. I want to share with you my purchases that I made for the day. I went out to Buff City Soap, Bath and Body Works, of course, and then my cookies here are messy, so I'm going to share that with you. This one here is the caramel popcorn one, Funfetti and Rocky Road. And there were two Funfettis. I didn't get the sugar one. I just went ahead and got this. It was really, really good. So I'm going to share with you what I got from Bath and Body Works. We're going to begin with, of course, the Gingham Love. Then we will break into my Buff City soap purchase, and then we'll return back to the rest of what I got from Bath and Body Works. So quite a lot has been said about Gingham Love. And if y'all remember, in one of my videos, I had said that Andrea, one of our managers at store, had let me smell the mist. And I called it flat, but in a good way. I had said that it wasn't super fruity or floral, but it was a berry scent and that it was very nice. Now, I have the wallflower going and I love it. It has been very fragrant. Sometimes they die down after a few days and you don't smell anything. This is like day 6 and so far it's still going strong. So I'll continue to monitor that. But the funny thing was I have, as you can see, the previous two ginghams. Some people had said that the gold one had the DNA of the first one. I never thought so. And this is just my own opinion. Not to thwart what anybody else says, but my own personal opinion. None of these three smell anything alike. And none of them carry the DNA of the original to me. This one is fresh. This one to me, you've heard me say it was like a pretty and a light golden apple perfume. This one is berry, like berry. So here are the notes on the original. And hopefully my phone is showing this right because I accidentally punched something. For the most part, my videos, everything reads correctly. But I hope I didn't do something to make it backwards because it takes a ton of things for me to fix it. But as you can see the notes here, the key notes are blue freesia, white peach, fresh clementine, violet, and clean musk. Okay? And you see what it says right there. I love this one. When I first smelled it, it was said to be the Bath and Body Works signature scent. A lot of people were debating whether or not it was unisex, gender friendly. I like it. I do feel like we can all wear this. And it's a fresh scent to me. This one, however, is a little bit more lightly warm, soft, very pretty apple scent. The notes on it are crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. Okay, then we have our brand new counterpart here. And this one is sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. And I think that rose meringue is what gives it its difference. A lot of people are saying that to them it might be what puts them in the mind of You're the One. And as y'all know, I wasn't crazy about You're the One. It kind of grew on me. It was a fragrance I didn't want to be without because it does have that perfume essence to it and a lasting power. But it wasn't something I was crazy about. Same thing with Sunset Glow. Then I tried the cream. It reminded me of something and I ended up loving it. So I will say this. Now, I know a couple of people have described this fragrance as tart. I would never say that because if you think about it, I don't know what their meaning of tart is, and I'm only, again, speaking for myself. If I called something tart, it's going to be because I feel like it has a pungent odor or that it has a sour note in it. Not even sour in a bad way, just not super sweet. This is not super sweet. It's light enough. It's fresh, but not fresh as in linen fresh. But it is a very, very pleasant berry scent. In fact, the wallflower reminded me of something that I've had before. Now, some people have also compared this to Be Joyful. I'm going to say that while I feel like these are in the same family, they don't smell the same to me. And I only have Be Joyful in the small set. I don't think I ever got to get the big set. I think I had intended to, and I didn't. But another thing that this puts me in the mind of, and this might take some of y'all by surprise, is this raspberry sweet mint. Now, this was one that I didn't think that I would like. It is a berry scent, even though it's raspberry. And I thought that the mint would be like mint scented in there, and it's not. It's like a sweet raspberry plant where you have to really, really sniff to get the mint. This ended up being a top seller. Now, this came out with the lavender apricot. And what else came out with this? I think a magnolia maybe came out with this that was green. I don't know. I'd have to find mine. But it was a whole set because I ended up getting almost all the pieces in everything. Some of it small, some of it full size. Patty said that people came back to the store to get this, and rightly so, because I had used mine years later and ended up loving it and regret that I didn't go back and get a full size cream and lotion because this is a berry scent. These are beautiful springtime berry scents, and you can wear them whenever you want to. So while I wouldn't say these three smell just alike, I will say they are in that same berry botanical family. It's like you've got this beautiful plant or beautiful flower where you can also get traces of the scent of the stem mixed with the beautiful pretty scent. They're soft. And like I said, to me, these are like flat scents, only this one is sweeter. This one carries a sweetness that I don't smell in here and in here. I feel like this is very pleasant and I love it. Now I am going to go back to get the lotion. And I think that's all that I want on this. I might not get the scrubs. Scrubs are nice, but I need to look at the reality that I don't use half the scrubs that I do have. So that's what stops me there. But I definitely wanted to get the big one after I got the small one, and I really do like it. Now, is this something that I would wear to work right now? I'd have to see. This one I would wear to work because it's soft. This one too. This one I don't know. Not that it can't be worn in my job. It's just that I'm not sure. You know what I mean? That I would want to wear this in my healthcare job, but you could if you wanted to. It's just for my particular type of job, I'm out, I'm around the people. You know what I mean? I don't like to wear anything that could be offensive to anybody, but I really really love it, and I will say that, and I will continue, to use this and see. But that was it for that. And I think, guys, this is all that my store had today that was new. They told me that all this stuff was going to be out on the 20th. I do have an online order. I'm still trying to decide if I like that fresh cotton and coconut. And I did not get the wallflower in white t-shirt. I had intended to and realized that I didn't. At least I don't think I did. They didn't even have that out. They had the white t-shirt hand soap out. They had the white t-shirt candle in the single form out. But I think they're holding that back. So the pastel skies, nothing is there for that. The white t-shirt, nothing was there for that. They had the bottles out for the brunch collection. And they had the bottles out for the cotton, the fresh cotton and coconut one. And like you've heard me say, my store be holding stuff back. So this is all of the new stuff, just this set, but I do have other things from Bath and Body Works, but I'll share with you really quickly my Buff City soap order to get that bag out of the way. So from Buff City Soap, I just got a few products, and for someone who is claiming that I don't need all the soap that I'm getting, I really do like the ones that I picked up, and I have more on my list. The tea tree is one of them, and then unscented bar. I didn't get that today, but I did get one of the oils. Now, y'all know that I actually, and I've got some soap crud here on my bottle. Y'all know that I actually wanted one of the scented oils, and I also wanted the oat and honey one, I think in the island nectar or the pink sugar scented one. But I decided to get the plain one, and I decided on that because I want to make sure that I like this oil, because I didn't want to get the oil and then, you know how sometimes you like the way an oil feels on your skin or you don't. Now, y'all know that I thought these were oils that you put on after the fact, but these are actual shower oils, and it says it will make the shower slippery. So I settled on the unfragranced one first because it can go with everything. You spray this on, you rub it on you, you rinse it off. So I think these are great in the wintertime when our skin is especially dry or prone to be drier, and I wanted to go ahead and get this one. So if I like this one, I will get the oat and honey one, and then I will also get the island nectar one. But I don't need a bunch of oils because you've heard me say oils go rancid when I'm hardly using the ones that I got. And I'm going to be cleaning this up from here. But I did want to start off with this one, which I'm going to try this one tonight because it'll go with the body care that I'm going to use anyway. So I will be trying this one tonight. And to see if I like that bottle. Also, the soap that I settled on, y'all heard me say the last time I went, this Life of the Party, which was like a birthday cake type soap, I went ahead and got this one. And then I went ahead and got Layers of Love. I just saw this online today. Or this one would have been Fresh Cotton or the unscented. If I would not have gotten the oil, I would have gotten 4 bars of soap. So the unscented and the Fresh Cotton would have been gotten in place of this, but I just saw this online today. And also, for those of you like me that like the Fruit Loops type scented items, be it the candle, be it body care, they have a soap called Fruit Loopy. And I sent it to, I think, Miss Kayla Michelle on here because I know she has said that she likes that scent as well. That's going to be the next soap that I get if it's not limited edition and it's still there when I go back in a couple of weeks. I'll get the unscented bar, that, and maybe another oil, or go ahead and get the cotton soap. But it's called Fruit Loopy, and I'm most curious about that. And then I went ahead and picked up the pink sugar. This is a very mild scent of pink sugar, but I think it'll go well underneath my pink sugar perfume and lotion. And like I said, if I can get an oil in this, because I know they have scented oils, but I need to look to see if they scent them like you want them, like they would the body butter. So I will look into that the next time that I go back. So we're going to go ahead and share with you the rest of what I got from Bath and Body Works. Also, that little purchase of those soaps cost me, with the oil, $40. So now we're going to share with you what I got. Now here's the kicker. You see before you 4 soaps. We all know that they are 4 for $20. I decided after I was going to leave, that's when I looked over and saw this one in Fresh Cotton. So I had to get this one. When I got on the bus and was telling the driver about this soap and this fragrance is when I realized that I may have forgotten to get the white t-shirt, wallflower, or even look for it. But now that I think about it, I'm not even certain I've seen it. So we'll see what I got. But I'm going to get another one of these. Now, what I would have also done that I did not do was I paid for these 4 with everything else that I got. Then I paid for this separately, $9 and some change. Now, I could have undid my purchase. I didn't feel like it because there was a new girl at the register. And it's bad enough when I go in there to make exchanges, you know, and I'm returning something, because I did make a return today. I returned that little spray that was in the Gingham Love, and I returned 2 wellness items that I got online for $5.50 because they no longer had the items in the store that I was looking for, and the few that I did want I purchased. So that gave me like $20 back. When they do that for me and they want to put it on my purchase, they end up leaving it off and I have to do too much. And she offered that, and I told her as kind as I could. I said no, because anytime I have something semi-complicated, the order gets messed up. I said, not blaming you because you weren't here, but that's what happens when it's those new ones. You know what I mean? Like when they thought they gave me a candle in exchange for the one, and they actually charged me for the one that I had already paid for. So rather than to do all that, I did my return first, then I did my exchange, and then I came out and purchased my product. So I had to go ahead and get the Once Upon a Lime Lemon Lime Fizz. There's the fragrance notes. I was most curious about this cucumber mist because I'm still looking for something that smells like freshwater cucumber. If they bring that fragrance back, oh my God, it lasted forever. And then I had to get the sweet sandalwood. And then this one was a new one to me, this creamy pistachio. I had to get that. That is pistachio, almond, and whipped vanilla, in case you cannot see that because of the bubbles. And then, of course, white t-shirt. I had to tell the bus driver about the story of the black market prices for that. So the next items that I got, when I got the shower gel, I had actually picked up these 2 soaps because y'all heard me say I was interested to go ahead and get the rose because I feel it smells like my Gucci Premier. I think, you know, they got two of those. There's Gucci Premier and Premier by Gucci, and I think mine is Gucci Premier in the clear bottle. I don't know why they named it like that, but the other one's in the gold bottle. But I wanted to go ahead and get this soap because when I had the lotion, the scent of that lotion reminded me of that perfume. And even if I don't like a scent in everything, I usually like it in a soap. Then I had to get the Pure Wonder soap. We know that I didn't like this scent at all, but I have a mini set. But I wanted to go ahead and get the soap. So she said because I had the body wash and these two soaps, that counted as a buy three, get one. So I added another soap because I was watching Miss Cynthia's video today as of this recording. And she mentioned this, and I thought, yeah, that would be something nice to be taking a bath with. So that was my free item. Then I got one lone pocket bag because I don't remember if I got this one. Again, even though I said I didn't like the bubbly rosé, guys, I am loving the spray for the peach one. The bubbly rosé, and of course the pear, we knew that one. But that bubbly rosé smells to me like the sweet pink peony cream that I missed out on. So I went ahead and got this. I wasn't sure if I wanted this one or not, but I went ahead and I got it. So let's put a pocket back in there and let's see what it looks like. So that is what this looks like in here, all nice and cute. I felt like this would be cute for my uniforms. I was gonna skip over this because this isn't really me, but for Valentine's Day it'll be cute to put this on my uniform for work. The ones that I really like, guys, and I got two of them. I didn't even see these online. Was this one right here. This is gorgeous. I had to get this one. So we're going to see how the pocket bag goes in there. We're going to use this Gingham Love. See if this goes in here much like this or not. If it goes. Okay, cool. It goes around the bottom. Yes, this one. Guys, I had to get two. I could not leave this there. This is too cute. This is the one that I'm going to really want on something. So that was too cute. I had to get this. So we got these two and that. And then now we are down to the wallflowers that I got. And I might have gotten two of one because I think I had two gingham because I was going to get a placer for one of the ones that I couldn't find, which was the amber oud, and I ended up finding it, and then I was going to get a placer for something else. So I do not have the white t-shirt. So I did get a wash and fold. Let's see if I can open this up for you here. And these are like my last items. So that's the wash and fold. And of course, I got another Gingham Love because I really like this one. It is going in my room. So I think I want to put this one in the living room. Y'all already know the notes for that. If I can get that to focus because I know I got too much here. Okay. Please excuse my dry hands. Then I got the Sweet Berry Peony because I'm hoping that this one smells like a sweet peony candle that I had. The first candle that I had, when I lit it up, smelled so good. But then I think I had the other one too long and it didn't smell right. And then Pink Prosecco Frosting. I really did like the scent of that candle. Because I've been out twice, y'all. I went out to do the laundry. I went out for this, and I'm going out again on the next bus for the groceries. Not a lot, just my little weekend stuff. Some coffee, milk, definitely for my coffees. And I need to order me some syrups. So dark golden amber, fresh rainwater, and oud wood. Everybody's loving this. This smells good. It's like a cologne scent. It's like the sensual amber candle as far as cologne scents. Mahogany teak wood. Not smelling like them, just one of those types of scents. Like there's a man in the house. Just smells good. This is a fantastic scent, just like my ski lodge. I felt like if a man had an office in the house, or what you like to call the little man's dinner cave. These are the smells you want in there. And guys, that is it. That is all that I got. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me know your thoughts. I just wanted to let you know my thoughts on Gingham Love. I don't feel like it's tart. I feel like it's a very, very nice, pleasant berry scent. Um, Perfect to me for like those spring nights. And like I said, you can wear your scents whenever you want. But the same way that I wanted to smell like the pear creme brulee, that first perfect fall, that first perfect like spring morning, I want to smell like these berries now. So I'll be dipping into my Gingham Love Monday when I'm off. And I can't wait for the new scents. We don't have anything new in the store. As far as the new scents, I thought I would go in and would find something. But I have 3 or 4 sprays I can exchange and some creams. And like I said, I have an order coming online. I ordered the stuff that I wanted the most, which was that pear set. And I do think that the berry meringue has a lotion, so I want that in the lotion and the cream. I'm not sure about the mist. If I get the mist in that, it'll be the mini size. But I really did like that peach one. I have a lot of peach. Y'all know I have a lot of peach scents, and I thought that I wouldn't like that one, and it smells good. So that'll be a full set. The white t-shirt will definitely be second or third set, just so I have an extra set in case one of my friends misses out on it, because it might not stay in the store, being how it was on the black market. And if it goes on sale here, then that's all she wrote. But that's all that I got, guys. I want to thank you so much, and until the next time, everyone, have a great day.